Welcome back to Global Bike Buzz, your go-to destination for everything on two wheels. Today, we're diving deep into a bike that's become almost legendary in the commuter segment. We're talking about the new 2025 Hero HF Deluxe, India's trusted, fuel-efficient warrior that just got a fresh update. Whether you're a first-time buyer, someone looking for a reliable daily ride, or simply curious about what makes this bike a consistent favorite, stick around, because we're about to break it all down for you in no fluff, just facts, feel, and full-on details. Let's kick things off with the look of the new HF Deluxe. Now, this might be a commuter bike, but Hero has definitely made sure that the design doesn't scream boring. Starting from the front, you'll notice a familiar face, but with sharper detailing. The headlamp retains the classic halogen setup, keeping costs low and reliability high, but it's housed in a slightly more angular cowl than the previous version, giving it a fresh and slightly aggressive look. The visor above the lamp is compact, tinted, and neatly integrated, giving it a clean profile from the rider's point of view. The turn indicators remain bulb type, but they're chunkier and better integrated into the design than older models. Subtle chrome touches around the headlight panel add a premium hint without going overboard. Move to the side and things start to get more interesting. The tank shape is largely the same, but now you get bold new graphics that really stand out, especially in some of the new color schemes like Techno Blue, Nexus Blue, and black with red. These graphics help elevate the visual appeal of the bike, making it feel modern even though its bones remain classic. The 10-liter fuel tank is slightly contoured to allow for better leg grip, and the seat is a long, flat, one-piece design that's built for practicality and comfort, especially important for riders who spend hours on the road each day. The side panels are clean and purposeful. You get the HF Deluxe branding on both sides, and Hero has done a good job of hiding unnecessary bulk. The mechanical parts, including the engine casing and exhaust, are finished in matte black, lending a more robust, modern commuter vibe. There's a slight design line that runs through the panels, giving the bike a sense of motion even when it's standing still. The chain cover is fully enclosed, which not only improves safety but also cuts down on maintenance. As we swing around to the rear, you'll find more of that function-first design but with some thoughtful touches. The taillight assembly is basic, featuring a large red lens with clear lens turn indicators flanking it. It's large enough to be seen clearly in traffic, which adds to rider safety, especially at night or in rainy conditions. There's a new grab rail which is more ergonomic and slightly curved upwards, giving pillion riders something solid to hold onto. The rear fender extends well enough to keep mud and grime from spraying all over during monsoons, a big win for Indian road conditions. The Siri guard is sturdy and neatly integrated, meeting all safety requirements while maintaining the bike's clean look. Now let's get into what powers this machine. The 2025 Hero HF Deluxe comes with a tried-and-tested 97.2cc air-cooled, single-cylinder engine that now meets the latest BS6 Phase 2 emission norms. This motor is known for its legendary reliability, and Hero hasn't messed with success. It continues to produce around 7.9 horsepower at 8,000 rpm and 8.05 Nm of torque at 6,000 rpm. These numbers might not sound earth-shattering on paper, but in the real world, especially in Indian traffic, this engine is all about usable power and incredible efficiency. Hero's A3S idle start-stop system also makes a return here, and it's a real game-changer in city traffic. Come to a stop, the engine shuts off, twist the throttle, and it fires back to life via saving fuel every time you hit a red light or get stuck in slow-moving traffic. It's one of those small features that adds up to significant savings in the long run. Start up the engine, and you're greeted with a familiar, smooth thump. The bike settles into idle without vibrations, and throttle response is predictably ideal for new riders or those who just want a fuss-free commute. The 4-speed gearbox is simple, easy to operate, and the gear ratios are tuned well for city use. You won't be racing through the gears. This bike prefers a relaxed passia, but you'll never feel underpowered while overtaking rickshaws or navigating a flyover with a pillion on board. When it comes to performance, the Hero HF Deluxe is all about consistency and dependability. On city roads, it feels nimble and light, weighing in at around 112 kilograms. That low curb weight, combined with a comfortable upright riding posture, makes it easy to weave through traffic, park in tight spots, and handle with ease even in stop-start conditions. The suspension setup is conventional but effective via telescopic forks at the front and twin shock absorbers at the rear. It soaks up most of the daily bumps and potholes, offering a comfortable ride, especially for solo riders and short-distance pillion trips. Braking is handled by drum brakes on both wheels. While we would have loved to see a front disc option, the CBS or combined braking system does a decent job of keeping things safe and balanced. Press the rear brake, and a portion of the braking force is distributed to the front as well, giving newer riders extra stopping power and confidence without needing to master advanced braking techniques. Now, let's talk mileage, which is one of the biggest reasons people buy the HF Deluxe. Hero claims a mileage of over 70 km per liter, and in real-world riding, you can expect anywhere between 60 to 65 km per liter without even trying too hard. For riders looking to reduce fuel bills, this bike is practically unbeatable. With a full 10-liter tank, you're easily looking at over 600 km of range. That's enough for 2 weeks of daily office runs without needing a refill. And with today's fuel prices, that's no small thing. As for pricing, Hero has been very smart. The 2025 HF Deluxe starts around a superscript 160,000 for the base kickstart version and goes up to a superscript 170,000 for the self-start variant with i3S and alloy wheels. Given what you're getting, a reliability, high mileage, low maintenance, and brand trust, it's one of the best value for money propositions on the market. Even service costs are minimal, and spare parts are widely available and very affordable. The instrument cluster remains basic analog dials for speed and fuel, and no fancy digital screens here. But again, this is a bike made for function, not flair. Everything is easy to read, easy to use, and built to last. So, wrapping it up, who is the 2025 Hero HF Deluxe for? It's for the daily rider who wants stress-free ownership. It's for the student who needs something affordable to get to college. It's for the family man who needs a second vehicle that doesn't break the bank. It's not a flashy machine, and it's not pretending to be, but it's real, it's practical, and it works. And sometimes, that's exactly what you need in a bike. Thanks for tuning into Global Bike Buzz for this detailed look at the new Hero HF Deluxe. If you enjoyed this review and found it helpful,